Going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and welcome into another video. We're going to be hopping back into the Gret League this time with an Azumaril double ghost line that brought me into the 2300s, getting closer to that veteran ranking. So let's jump into these battles here and check out the team at Azumaril versus Azumaril matchup. So for these matchups, what I like to do is lose it. Believe it or not, yes, lose the matchup, because if it is a double ghost backline like the team I am running myself, Skeledirge with an energy advantage could pop off in the backline. So gonna throw this play rough here, and I do believe I am a bubble behind, because this is either an ice beam or it's a play rough, and it's a play rough. I am a bubble behind my opponent. So yeah, Niantic, please fix your game, because I am a full bubble behind, and that is really not good. But you know what? It makes for a better matchup for me, because I do intend to lose this matchup anyways. So Skeledirge now going to be coming in, going to get a nice energy advantage, but they decide to hop into the Skeledirge. So I'm throwing 7 Shadow Claws, and then the foul play. Foul play will definitely knock out the Skeledirge for sure, but they decide to throw up a shield. So Disarming Voice from this health range will definitely knock out the Skeledirge. I will put up a shield. Skeledirge being one of the best save swaps in the game due to that dark ghost typing, only going to be taking super effective damage from fairies. So taking neutral damage from a lot of other Pokemon is going to be a great way to take switch advantage or grab shields, which Skeledirge is a master at doing, along with Vigoroth. Vigoroth is a great save swap, but with the Annihilate and Poliwrath being almost everywhere, it's a little bit better to run the Skeledirge. So I'm going to shield up to move the Thunder Punch, because I know I want to put this in the zeros here. Coming with the Skeledirge, going to eat a Thunder Punch. I know they're going to swap here, so all I have to do is do 2 more Incinerates. That way I have the Disarming Voice and the Shadow Ball. Disarming Voice to knock out the Azumaril, and Shadow Ball to say left, right, good night to that Typhlosion. And that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. So this ABB lineup with double ghost in the back, you're going to want to swap out into your Skeledirge eventually in a neutral matchup, unless you have a mirror matchup here. Again, another Azumaril lead. This is absolutely bonkers. Going to be losing CMP tie. So which is quite fine by me. Again, I want to soft lose this matchup to come in with Skeledirge for an energy advantage. So that is going to be the play for this team anyways, if you're playing against an Azumaril mirror. And again, neutral matchups, swap into your Skeledirge, probably pulling out a dark type or Lickitung, so that now Azumaril can take care of it, and then Skeledirge has free range in the back. So that's going to be the thought process of the team here. And to top it all off, I'm using Hydro Pump on my Azumaril. Hydro Pump Azumaril is going to help with your Bastiodon matchups, considering you don't have a very strong answer to Bastiodon, because Skeledirge is going to be taking super effective damage from the smackdowns, and Skeledirge, it does okay, but you need a little bit of an energy advantage to flip up that matchup. And yeah, Azumaril with Hydro Pump should take that. And we end up lagging out there, not able to get the second shield with the foul play. That is going to end up costing us a boat ton, because now I'm going to have to expend both shields on these Aqua Tails, and I have to build up to the back-to-back Disarming Voices, almost 1 to grab the shield, 1 to KO, but that just KOs anyways. And now they have a Molga, so I could have possibly saved a shield there, taken out that Goodra with a Disarming Voice, and then had enough health, energy, and a shield to combat this Azumaril plus a Molga core here. So we lost that game due to the fact that the game lagged out and I couldn't throw my foul play. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Game's in a bad state, we all know it, and we're gonna move on. So Charger Bug League, gonna hop into my Skeledirge. I can take an X Scissor. There's no need to shield this, because they're just gonna do some chip damage and swap out. I'm gonna throw 4 more Shadow Claws just before they get to the Weather Ball, because Pelipper is gonna be winning CMP tie. Foul play does a boat ton of damage. I will shield this move up though, because for one, I want to grab a shield from them, and 2, I need the Shadow Claw damage to put this thing into a farm down range for Azumaril. Don't want to be coming in here with the Skeledirge, because Weather Ball would absolutely chunk, and they get to the Weather Balls really fast, 5 and then 4 for every Weather Ball. So Pelipper is quite spammy, and I don't have the shields to play around with this Pelipper. So Hurricane not going to be able to knock out the Azumaril, and I'm looking to hard pivot right away. We get a full Incinerate through, and then they hop into a Skeledirge of their own. Quite fine by me. I have an Incinerate advantage here, so going to throw the Shadow Ball just to ensure that they don't no shield the Disarming Voice. Gonna shield up my own, because I know I can outpace, and this Shadow Ball is gonna take care of the Skeledirge. Left, right, good night. And all we have to do is a couple Incinerates to put this thing into play rough range. I don't even think a Discharge is gonna knock me out here. No, it is not. Skeledirge is an absolute G, getting to the Disarming Voice. Don't even need the play rough from the Azumaril. Disarming Voice takes care of the Charger Bug, and that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Hopping into the next matchup here, Azumaril lead again. Is that 3 games in a row? It is. Okay. Yeah, I remember. My gosh, I seen so many Azumaril leads yesterday. Like, this is absolutely insane. So we end up winning CMP tie there. Wait, by me, play rough versus play rough. Again, this is going to be a play rough matchup where you just want to continuously throw play roughs over and over again, but soft lose it. So you don't want to throw your third play rough. You want to just keep throwing your bubbles, and then hopefully, yeah, I make a mistake here and I throw my play rough right away, and they catch on the Typhlosion. So this is quite fine by me. I'm gonna come in with my Sableye here. They end up throwing 3 Incinerates, allowing me to get to this foul play here. I think they're trying to bait with Blast Burn. I'm gonna no shield. Don't really need to shield up a move here. Thunder Punch gonna not enough to KO the Sableye. My gosh, I can speak English. Don't worry, everybody. Second Thunder Punch is enough to take me out, but that's fine. I come in with the Azumaril, get the full farm down, and I'm gonna let myself go down here. I'm gonna save 2 shields for my Skeledirge, and it ends up being an Annihilate in the back. This is honestly perfect for me. I'm not gonna throw right when I get it. I'm gonna shield up this move. We get a full Incinerate through, which is beautiful here. We're at the back-to-back Disarming Voices. I know they're at another Night Slash right now, so I'm just gonna throw another Incinerate. So I have 10 free turns, and this is gonna flip the whole matchup because now I have back-to-back Disarming Voices again. One to take out the what is it, Annihilate, and we have a Shadow Ball locked and loaded for this Azumaril, and that's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Proper move timing, everybody, because that game was over the second they gave me a first Incinerate, and it was dead weight after they gave me the second one. So GG's. Well, again, well played. So hopping into the next matchup here, Azumaril versus Azumaril. My gosh, every game it is an Azumaril lead. Everybody was playing Azumaril, I guess. So yeah, again, we're just gonna this matchup play out the way I want it to play out. Gonna do 1 bubble over just in case they decided to try and catch a move here. Play rough, not gonna be enough to knock out again. Gonna no shield this. Play rough, not gonna be enough to knock out, and I'm just gonna overfarm here. End up losing CMP tie, which is fine by me again. Gonna no shield it, come in with the Sableye, and get a massive farm down, but they decide to swap into a Giratina, which is really good for me because them swapping gives me a Shadow Claw advantage. Because if I throw my move right away, they don't get a sneak, and that is going to be key to winning this matchup. First foul play gonna be shielded. They get the boost, and the second foul play should be shielded as well. I am going to be shielding this move as well. I do want to win this matchup here. I don't want to be shredded apart by Shadow Claws against this Giratina on my Skeledirge. So foul play, this is gonna take out the Giratina. What wants to come into the Sableye here? It's gonna be a Skarmory. I decide to hop into my Skeledirge here. They are gonna Brave Bird me, but the good thing is here is that Brave Bird is not gonna be enough to knock out. And I know they're gonna hard pivot, so I'm gonna throw my Disarming Voice right away, hoping this is enough to KO. It's not, but we did enough Incinerate damage. Is this foul play gonna take out the Skarmory? Let's see here. Skarmory gonna be taken out by the Sableye. That's gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Got really dicey in the end game there, but we get a 4-1 set here for the video to end it off here. If you want to try out this team, it was a lot of fun. Again, make sure you swap out into your Sableye in neutral matchups. If you're winning a matchup, do not swap out. That is a no-no. But again, we want to draw out those dark types or the Lickitungs so that Skeledirge can sweep in the back. But thank you all so very much for watching. If you all liking the content, please hit that like button. Comment if you want to see anything in the future. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because it really helps out the channel and it is greatly appreciated. And we will see everybody in the next video. Bye-bye.